All right, so today we're gonna be doing a motor mount. It's the driver's side motor mount on a second generation Lexus GS300. This is 98 through 2005. First and foremost, I would recommend jacking it up, getting it on some sort of high ground somehow so you have space to go underneath and work above. The first thing we're gonna do for the driver's side is you're gonna have to take off your oil filter because it's completely in the way of the first bolt that you need to get off, which is right there on top. So it has 3 bolts. There's one right there on top and there's 2 more at the bottom, which I'll get to next, but you want to start with the top bolt and then we'll move on from there. Let me get you a flashlight just so you can get a better view. So that's the bolt. Mine is it looks like a brass, gold colored. There's the motor mount underneath that silver plate holding it together. So first you want to get the 17, that's a 17, and you want to get that bolt off. So there's the bolt and the nut together. And that's your first step. Now I'll be going to the bottom to show you guys where the other bolts are. All right, so there's the old motor mount right there. As you can see, there's just a bunch of oil from the oil filter replacement. All the times it gets changed and oil just falls, but the other bolts are going to be right up in here. There are those 2 bolts right there. So I got the first one out and we got both bolts out. Time for the next step. Okay, so next you want to get some sturdy wood, anything that's really sturdy, and put it on your jack so you can lift your motor through the oil pan. It'll lift the motor up, and right there where you see the bolt goes on, it'll start slowly going down as the motor goes up. It'll stay there, but the motor's getting lifted. Watch, you'll see what I'm talking about. So we'll give it a few pumps and I'll show you the difference. 1, 2, 3. You see the motor getting lifted? You see how it's showing less? Now watch. You should be able to do it until it's not showing at all and you'll be able to take it out. Let's keep moving and you'll see. Okay, so as you can see, it's almost completely gone as we're lifting the motor. So just keep doing that until you can get your motor mount out. Okay, so actually getting the motor mount in is kind of tricky, your new one. So what I had to do was I had to loosen up my subframe, and your subframe is right here, or your engine cradle, whatever you want to call it. And it has 4 bolts. They're size 18s. Boom, boom, 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 on the other side. You want to loosen this bolt all the way to the bottom, but don't take it off. Make sure it's still got some thread strong enough to hold your subframe, and then it'll give you enough play so when you put your wood under the oil pan, it'll give it more play to lift your motor up without damaging anything, and you'll be able to get it up in there. As you can see, I got mine up in there. It looks nice, sturdy, got it all done right. I'm about to screw the bolts in. Let's get her done. All right, so there's the last 2 bolts. They're the 17s. Bro, I cannot hold this phone still under here. Next one. This is my old motor mount. Talk about parts going bad. It is not supposed to do that. No wonder my car had so much vibration and play. Then a new one. Install right there. Very nice. And I obviously had to take off the oil filter to get to the top bolt, which is right there. And the oil filter goes like right here. Now I gotta do an oil change and do the sway bar links.